Hello students, today we will learn about working with queries, forms and reports. The database of any organization may contain huge amount of data. Moreover, it may consist of multiple tables. When the number of records in a table increases, it becomes an uphill task for any user to extract specific records from that table. Microsoft Access provides us a solution from this problem through queries. A query is a database object that allows you to retrieve information from one or more database tables that meet a specific condition or criteria specified by you. The information retrieved on the basis of a specified criteria in the query is stored in a separate table called the query table. Okay, first let us understand what is a query. In general, a query is a simple question that you ask to find a specific information from the database. Similarly, in Access, when you build a query, you are defining specific search conditions. You can use queries to view, change, summarize, and analyze the specific data in different ways. In our daily life, we make several types of queries to get specific information. For example, which students are scoring above 85% marks? Which students live in Sector 4 Chandigarh? And so on. We can make a quick decisions depending on that criteria. Let us understand the concept of queries with the help of the given example. Example: in the students table, we have records of class 8 as well as class 9 students. Suppose we want to extract the records of students of class 8 and class 9 who reside in Panchkula and Chandigarh. We can find this with the help of queries. Queries are made on tables and the results are displayed in the form of a table, that is, in a group of rows and columns with a set of records that match the given condition. Microsoft Access provides various types of queries: select, parameter, crosstab, action, and SQL, structured query language query. Okay, let's know more. A select query retrieves data from one or more tables and displays the records set in a data sheet. You can also use a select query to group the data and to calculate the sum, count the average, and other types of total. A parameter query is a type of select query that prompts you for input before it runs. The query then uses your input as criteria that controls the results. For example, you can design it to prompt for 2 dates. Access will then retrieve all data with values between the 2 specified dates. Okay, let us now find out how to set a relationship between tables. Relationships are links that associate a field in one table with the same field in another table. In Access, you can store data in multiple tables. To bring that information together, you need to define relationships between the table. Once you have defined relationship between the tables, data from both the tables can be used by query, form, or report. A relationship works by matching a field with the same name in both the tables. In most cases, these matching fields are the primary key from one table that uniquely identifies each record in a table and a foreign key in the other table. A foreign key is a value in one table that must match with the primary key of another table. To create a relationship, make 2 tables, one with the name students that holds information about students such as their roll number, full name, class, address and city, and the other with the name marks that holds the information about the student's roll number, percentage and grade. Open one of them in the datasheet view. Click on the Datasheet Tools tab. Select the Relationships button from the Relationships group. The Show Table dialog box appears. Select the required table and click on the Add button. The selected table will appear in the Object Relationships window. Likewise, add another table to the Relationships window. You can activate the Queries tab if your relationships are based on queries, or activate Both tab if relationships are based on both tables and queries. Click on the Close button to close the Show Table dialog box. Drag the primary key of the parent table, example students table, and drop it over the same field in the child's table, example marks table. In our example, roll number is the primary key. The Edit Relationships dialog box appears. Click on the Create button. Access creates the relationships between the tables. A line linking the two tables will appear indicating that both have been linked on the basis of the linked field. Click on the Save button on the Quick Access toolbar to save the relationship and then close the Relationships window by clicking on the Close button on the Relationships group. Let me give you a tip. After the relationship has been created between two tables, you must delete the relationship before you make modifications to the fields on which relationship is based. To delete a relationship, click on the line that connects the tables and press the Delete key. Okay students, let's know more. To reopen the Show Table dialog box while creating relationship, click on the Show Table button on the Design tab in the Relationships group. Okay, let us learn how to create a query. Access provides two ways to create a query: Query Wizard, Query Design. Okay, let us know something more. An action query creates a new table or alters your data or database by adding, deleting, updating, and appending data to it. A cross-tab query uses row headings and column headings so that you can see your data in the terms of two categories at once. Creating a query in Design View. The Design View gives you more control over a query. It allows you to create a query from the scratch. Open the database and click on the Create tab on the ribbon. Now click on the Query Design button in the Queries group. The Show Table dialog box is displayed from which you can select the record source for your query, which can be one or more tables or queries or a combination of the two. Select the table from the Show Table dialog box on which you would like to run a query. Click on the Add button and then click on the Close button. The selected table will appear as a small window in the upper section of the query window, that is, the Object Relationship pane. The selected query table displays a list of fields. Double-click on the field names you would like to add in the query. They will be added to the Design Grid, the bottom section of the query window. You can also add fields to the query by dragging them from the field list to the Design Grid. The Design Grid is similar to a spreadsheet with columns representing each field in the query. Okay students, know the fact. To add all the fields present in a field list to the Design Grid, double-click on the top bar of the table's field list and drag it to the Design Grid.